Hi, you guys. It's Yaz. And today I'm going to talk about 4 big ways to trigger a covert narcissist. It's so easy to trigger a covert narcissist. And why is that? Because they are extremely sensitive people. They can't handle being criticized. They can't handle being judged. But yet they're the biggest ones that criticize and judge everybody else, right? So I'm going to talk about the 4 biggest ways to trigger that covert narcissist. Now, remember, you don't want to trigger somebody who could be a violent person, and covert narcissists sometimes can run malignant. Sometimes they can be very, very dangerous, and people don't realize that because the covert narcissist is quiet. Sometimes people think they're shy. They're not shy at all. If you push a covert narcissist to their limit, they could be very dangerous and they could even snap. So you never ever want to trigger a narcissist, that could be violent because it'll come back to you, all right? They'll try to pay you. A covert narcissist will try to pay you back behind your back indirectly, and you won't see it coming. That's why the covert malignant narcissists are the most dangerous. But I'm going to talk about 4 ways to trigger a covert narcissist. I would only do this if I was dealing with somebody who wasn't violent and, there's no threat of any kind of revenge that would come down the pike from doing it with this kind of person. The number one way to trigger a covert narcissist is to be happy. Covert narcissists deep down are extremely unhappy people. They're miserable. That's why they do what they do to everybody else, because misery loves company. See, when somebody generally is a happy person, they don't look to hurt other people. But an unhappy person who's jealous and envious, like a covert narcissist is, they want to hurt other people so they could feel better about themselves. So one of the ways if you really want to trigger a covert narcissist, is to go around smiling and being happy and showing that covert narcissist that you're enjoying your life, okay? And beware, though, they will try to sabotage you. They will try to hurt you any way they can to hurt that happiness that you have. And again, you guys, it's like I said in my other podcast, the spirit of Cain, that spirit of jealousy and competitiveness and envy, they will try to hurt you because they can't handle when somebody else is happy and they're miserable. So it will really irritate them. And the thing is, covert narcissists are going to try to pretend like you're not getting to them, okay? But deep down, it's irritating them underneath when they see happy people. So that's why a lot of them, too, they like to gossip about happy people, successful people in healthy relationships. They can't handle it, okay, to see other people in healthy relationships, and they'll be gossiping and talking badly about these people behind their back. Next way to trigger a covert narcissist, you guys, and this is so, this is narcissism 101, how to trigger a narcissist, is to critique them, to judge them, to tell them that they're doing something wrong, to cause some kind of shame, inflict some kind of shame on them. That will get them so angry when you sit there and you say, well, you shouldn't have done it this way. You should have did it this way. Or if you said something to them like, why are you wearing those shoes? That doesn't really look good. You should wear something else. See, they don't want to be told that they need to change something about themselves or that they're doing something wrong. Because in their eyes, they look at it like, who are you? Who are you to tell them how to dress, how to act, how to behave? They're the authority on everything. Who are you to criticize and judge them? And they're going to get really, really angry when you do that. They'll either run silent or they'll try to attack you, okay? They'll make a snide remark or a sarcastic remark. Covert narcissists love using sarcasm to give you a dig and make you feel low. And then they say, I was only joking, right? But they know what they're doing. So one of the ways you're going to trigger them is by telling them that they're doing something wrong, by criticizing or judging them, okay? Covert narcissists are silent bullies. They silently judge you, okay? They don't let you know what they're thinking. They hold everything back. But deep down, they're constantly studying and they're constantly judging people. So when you give them a taste of their own medicine and you kick back and you're like looking at them, maybe you roll your eyes or you say something or anything like that, you're going to put them on edge, okay? You're going to put them on edge because remember what I told you from the beginning of this podcast. They are extremely sensitive people. So the minute that you criticize, judge them, or tell them that they're doing something wrong, the minute you challenge them in any which way, they're going to have it in for you, okay? And remember, when you deal with a narcissist and you cause a narcissistic injury or you trigger that narcissist, you've got to be prepared that they are going to take revenge on you. They don't just let it go. They try to be cool about it. The covert narcissist tries to be cool about it and not show you that you're getting to them. But trust me when I tell you, you are getting to them and they will seek revenge. So you got to be prepared for that. You got to be prepared that if you cause any of these narcissistic injuries and you trigger these covert narcissists, they're going to try to get back at you, usually behind your back by smearing you, by, ruining relationships you have in your life with other people, by alienating you, by dividing you, any way they can hurt you in some way, all right? Now, moving along to the next big way to trigger a narcissist, and this is great, you guys. Ooh, I love this. You want to know how you trigger a covert narcissist? This is classic. All you have to do is compliment other people right in front of them. They are look at their face, okay? When you're in a group of people and you start complimenting somebody else that's there, and you tell them, oh, I think you're great, or you're so smart, or you're so beautiful, or you're so handsome. I just want you to look at the face of the covert narcissist because you're going to see steam coming out of their ears, and you're going to see the stare, the black eye, miserable, evil, demonic stare right at you, okay? And some of them may even say something because it irritates them so much. They may say something like, stay quiet, you talk too much, or you're talking too much. Because number one, they don't want you to build alliances with other people. So they don't like when you're friendly with other people and you're complimenting them and you're getting along with other people or you're building other people up because they all attention needs to be on them. They're the ones who want to be built up. They want you to say, they're terrific. That's why, again, the covert narcissist is the perpetual victim. And what they do, you guys, is they show you that fake humility. This is how they fool people. They'll say something like, I don't look good in this dress, or, I don't know. I really need to lose weight, or something like that, or I don't know, nobody likes me, or they'll put themselves down and then they'll wait for you to say something to them like, what do you mean? You look great. What do you mean? You're so good looking. I love your hair. I love your outfit. Or you're so handsome. What are you talking about? You're a very good looking guy. They're waiting for you to validate them. And when you don't validate them, you're going to see one angry covert narcissist. That's when you're going to see them, they're going to switch up. And then you see, again, you guys, you see that evil glare, that evil stare, and they're going to have it in for you, okay? So, you guys, it's all mind games. Everything with a covert narcissist is mind games. So let's go through the 4 ways to trigger that covert narcissist. Number 1, put a smile on your face, be happy, show them that you're enjoying your life, you're living your best life, and you will see an angry covert narcissist because, again, they got the spirit of Cain, they're very jealous people, they hate to see other people happy. Number 2, biggest way to trigger that covert narcissist is to criticize them, judge them, tell them they're doing something wrong. When you take the authoritative position and you're putting them down or you're giving them criticism, whoo, that covert narcissist is not going to take it, okay? Not going to take it. Like I said, they're either going to walk out on you and say you're crazy, because they love to call you the crazy. It's always the mental card. Or they're going to try to flip it back on you with a sarcastic remark to make you feel less than, okay? And, the other thing that I said, another way to trigger that covert narcissist is to compliment others and not just kind of like ignore them and compliment others. This irritates the hell out of that covert narcissist, all right? Last way, number 4, how to trigger a covert narcissist is to be silent, okay? They hate that. In other words, what you're basically doing, in a sense, is you're playing their game, okay? But you're not playing their game to, be like them. You're playing their game so that you're throwing them off, okay? They're not able to read you. When you go silent, what a covert narcissist is going to do is they're going to make like it doesn't bother them. They're not going to give you the satisfaction that you are bothering them. But trust and believe you are bothering them, okay? And especially if they don't have other supply, okay? If they don't have other supply and you run silent on them, it's going to irritate them, okay? First, they're going to wait to see if you break. They're going to see how strong you are. They're going to test you to see if you break and you reach out to them. And when you don't, they do come back if they need you, only if they need you, all right? And they'll come back and they'll, try to, they'll try to make like nothing ever happened. This is what they do. They have, you go no contact or you have the silent treatment and they come back and they make like nothing ever happened. They love to sweep things under the rug. They never ever want to resolve conflict. So you guys, those are the 4 biggest ways that I have found to trigger a covert narcissist. Be happy. It irritates them because they're miserable people. Criticize, judge them, tell them they're doing something wrong, or even telling them no, okay? Number 3 way is to compliment others and build other people up in front of them. They don't like to see that. They feel that you should be building them up. And a lot of times too, when that happens, you guys, what they do, what that coward covert narcissist does is they'll walk away. They'll walk away because they can't handle somebody else getting attention, all right? And lastly, if you're silent with the covert narcissist, now they have no power and control over you, okay? Because they're the ones who want to run silent and make you come begging, looking for them. But when you run silent, now they know that you have your power, okay? Because your silence is your power, okay? They know they're not affecting your emotions. You're not sitting there. You're not begging them, please talk to me. None of that. None of that. When you do that, you show weakness and they know it. And then that's why they keep going into the silent routine, because they know it affects you. But when you show them, hey, I'm not dealing with you. I'm running silent. I don't need to deal with you at all. Then they panic. And what they'll do, like I said, is they'll run and they'll go deal with somebody else because they know they can't break you. Okay? They know they can't break you and they're not going to beg you. They do not want to beg you. You're supposed to be the one begging them, not that they come looking for you and the begging for you. Only time they will come back, hear me now, only time they will come back is if they need something out of you. If they can't get that supply somewhere else, they will come back and they won't bring up anything about the argument. All right, remember that. So I hope that helps you guys. If it does, hit the subscribe button, share the podcast. If you're looking for one-on-one coaching, go to the link in the bio. I'm going to be going away for 2 weeks, you guys, but I'll be back after that if you're looking for phone coaching. And all my videos you can find on YouTube. I have almost 5,000 videos almost on YouTube at the Game Exposed podcast on YouTube. And my Facebook and Instagram is the Game EXP 123. And have a great day, you guys.